Hey everybody, welcome back to the kitchen. We're going to make something healthy today, believe it or not. So this is going to be a side dish to some really great enchiladas we made the other day. So this was a bit of a spur of the moment deal the other day, and I'm going to remake it because we're having more leftover enchiladas, and you can't beat leftover enchiladas. But I'll talk about it as we go, and you can see right here it's going to be a Mexicanized sauteed carrot thing. So we'll get right into it. Okay, we're just going to start with heating up some oil. I'll pause the video off and on to make this as short as I can. So that's about, let's call it 3 tablespoons, maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Because it's a weeknight and I don't feel like getting too fancy tonight, and I don't have any onions. I'm using dehydrated onions, which are, I think, an excellent substitute for fresh onions. It's nice to have those on hand. And so, when you're cooking vegetables, of course, it's all about the sort of timing and sequence of when you cook what. So I'm going to keep that on medium-high. I just got, again, the origin of this was we needed a side dish and we had way too many baby carrots. So I just got these diced up coarsely, and I'm going to add those now. You can see I've got some tomatoes here, but I'm going to add those later because I don't want them to cook down nearly as much. We like our carrots cooked thoroughly, but not crunchy. And to that, I'm only going to add some salt right now, just to accelerate the dewatering of those carrots. Give it a quick toss, and at this point, I'm going to just let that cook on medium-high with a lid on, so they can sort of steam a little bit. And we'll get into the next steps here in probably about 5 minutes. We're back. That has been about 7 minutes, and they're just about ready to finish it up. So they're slightly brown. Those onions are sort of rehydrated and slightly brown. And those are right where I want them. So I'm going to throw these, I don't know, half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of just halved cherry tomatoes in there, and give them a quick toss and heat back up a little bit. I just covered those carrots, otherwise they wouldn't, I don't think they'd cook as thoroughly as I'd like them. So sprinkle of black pepper, sprinkle of garlic powder, and a sprinkle of ground up piquin peppers. So those are a little bit hot, so just depends on how you want it. Obviously, put in there what you want, and toss that stuff together. And we lost the carrot. And we're pretty much just heating up those tomatoes, and then it's going to be done. So it was sounded a little bit weird to make sauteed carrots with leftover enchiladas, which are right here. They look like lasagna because they're cold and I haven't heated them up yet, and they're 2 days old. So it came out in blocks. I'll make a video on those. They were amazing. Using chuck roast and some hominy for the filling. We've talked about hominy before. It makes a great filling. So I'm just going to sweat those tomatoes down just a little bit. Depends on how you like them. You could cook them in there the whole time if you want, but pretty much just heating them up. I want them to wilt just a little bit, shrink up. And this was a really great side dish for those enchiladas the other night. So we still have too many carrots. It was kind of a last minute deal. We had enchiladas and no side dish, and realized we had 2 bags of baby carrots, so we needed some way to use up a lot of carrots, which turned into sauteed Mexican carrots. And then when you saute them, they get kind of sweet, as you know, so that sweet offsets, especially with some heat in there, on the sauteed, sweetened up carrots, makes a really great combination with enchiladas that are a tiny bit spicy in the first place. So that's a good looking meal right there with some chopped up avocado with just a little salt and lime, leftover enchiladas, sauteed Mexican carrots. I don't know if this is a thing or not, but it is now. And that's going to cook for about 1 more minute or not. It's basically done. So we'll leave it right there, guys, and we're going to call this a victory. Give it a shot. If you haven't used dehydrated onions before, keep some on in your cabinet, because they make a great stand-in for fresh onions. If you don't have an onion, or you're just in a hurry or whatever. They're super handy, they have great flavor, and I use them quite a lot for those reasons, for when I'm in a hurry or don't feel like dicing an onion or I don't have an onion. Alright, so use whatever you want for this, but those carrots make sort of a unique side dish to a Mexican, and that's all for now. We'll see you next time on Dave's Open Range. Subscribe if you haven't, like the video, give me a comment if you want, and we'll talk to you next time.